Yo, what's going on? YouTube, we back. I'm back with doing these interviews. You already know what's going on. I got my way in the building right now.
Shout
So
out.
yeah. So hey, like if people been typing in, like we going off the people who actually really know, you know, they already seen I'm grabbing people from our era of adolescent and the ones who people who was around. The difference with you though, when we go back way before the adolescent shit and all that and shit. But I'm gonna let you introduce yourself and shit, talk your shit before we get into the story because this shit is important. This gonna be one of them important lives right here. So I'm gonna let you go.
My man. Appreciate you for having me. Pleasure to be on the show.
I can't really hear you. I think like your speaker is like being covered. Yeah. All right.
All right.
Right.
It's good to be here. Good to be here. Appreciate you for having me on the show. As some of y'all might know me as Moet, M5 and Fever, you know how this shit go. Mo Fileo, um, young boy, young boy from Brooklyn, Clinton Hills, Best Style, Brooklyn, Ralph Avenue, all the way up to Rikers Island and all in between. I'm the youngest. I feel like I'm the youngest OG. I'm the youngest in charge. That's who I am.
Copy. So what on Ralph? What? Let's talk about you living on Ralph because that's when I met you. You was living on Ralph and shit. I think when I was telling my stories on YouTube and shit when I was young, I think I was bringing you up and shit. Talking about because you was one of the kids that was fighting when we was young. Like,
Yeah, hell yeah. My mom's had moved to Ralph when I was what I was like 9, 10 years old. I was living with
nine,
my
10. What year is that? Nine. When you were 9, 10. What year is
shit.
that?
This is old. I moved with my mom's 0203. 0203. Yeah,
Oh,
2002, 2003. I was with my mom. That was the year BT was on the stations and all that. 50 Cent came out. Like
yeah, I remember. I was in the videos that
yeah,
year. I remember.
yeah, all of that. I was that was those years. G Unit, Rockefeller, those years, them golden years. And growing up over there was crazy. I met you. I met Murder. Rest in peace, Shamel. Mince. Minute Nut. You know what I'm saying? Um, Rest in peace, Sticks. Kaj. On Diddy.
I seen you out the window.
Yeah,
I'm
let me
like,
tell
yo, yo, Mo, yo, what up? Stay right there. I come down, nigga was gone. I'm like, oh, this
you.
nigga.
Yo. Words. Let me tell you something. Nigga back, I don't know, nigga back that 38 hour on me in that hallway. All I know from that day on, stay the fuck away from them niggas. I used to be looking at Breezy. I'm looking at Lotto every time he going in the hallway with niggas. I'm like, yo, this nigga crazy. This nigga going. But yeah, like I said, I was scared as hell. I'm be dead ass.
Nah,
That
yeah,
shit,
yeah.
that shit scared the shit out of me. And then, cause y'all niggas, we all young, but I wasn't playing with guns like y'all. Y'all playing with guns and shit. And then y'all niggas is around all the older niggas. They got, you know what I'm saying? And they was just letting y'all niggas do. And I only that niggas took my iPad, my iPod. Remember niggas took
Nah,
my iPod?
yeah. Shizzle got your shit back though, niggas. I remember
Real
that.
shit. I had
I,
to, you know what I'm saying?
don't say niggas took that. That nigga Breezy took that shit. Nigga fucking took that.
Yo, that
Like,
nigga Breezy came back. He suspected the fuck.
yeah.
Yo, bro.
Now
Yo,
they
cause
loved you. They loved you up there.
yeah, hell yeah.
I
That's
just
that's
wanted to bring those type times up because I loved you too, son. So
real
that,
shit. That was
you
fam.
know,
Hell, the
yeah.
whole piece.
Yeah,
Real
hell.
shit.
So you
What's
put a suit on. What made you
okay?
put a suit on?
Tulane. What's my son name? Trey Gunner was in Tulane with me. The Gunner. What's my son from Baisley? Tall. Tall. That's the G's. From Baisley. He had half the crib. What's Tazula? Not Tazula. Yeah, Tazula. Tazula. It was me, Tazula. Tazula had half with Trey Gunner, Trigger Ock. The other Trigger Ock from Soundview, rest in peace. He had passed away. You know what I'm saying? Um, uh, what's my son name? From Harlem. What's my son name from Forster? Uh,
No,
uh,
not trigger I, trigger Ty. You talking about
yeah,
trigger
Trigger. Yeah, Trigger Ty was in there. My son Mad Max. Shotty. From Weedle. Harlem. Free my son Shotty. I was in a burn with him. Shotty was in there with me. He actually went up north from there. We had a big ass meal the next day. Went up north. What's my son name? What's that shit? What's that name? Forgot my son name. He from Harlem, though, but he was in there. Was a couple of us in there. A couple
All
of
right.
us in there.
What pushed you to put a suit on? You from Brooklyn. You make your own shit. Moet, money over everything. You come back to Rikers Island now. You get the two main. All these Harlem niggas. You naming Harlem, Queens, why nigga? Why you why? What make you say yo? I'm gonna be YB in this crib.
Um, it's in the crib is YGs, is YBs. You know what I'm saying? I took a specific liking to my son Trigger what's my son Trey Gunner, you know what I'm saying? So I'm fucking with Trey Gunner. You know we eating. I ain't got no food. You know how the story go. Yo, come eat with the bosses. I like how you, huh? Trey Gunner from the Bronx, from Lyman.
The Bronx, he from Lyman, Trey
Yeah,
Gunner.
Trey Gunner.
Fake Chubby. I remember Trey Gunner.
That's my son. You know what I'm saying? No, but that's why we here on live. We here to keep it real. We here for the people. I want to give people enough content, enough something to go through so y'all can know that this is real.
Yeah, because I confused. The reason why I asked, though, I wasn't being funny. I know who Trey Gunner is. That's Trey Gunner from Lyman. But I was confusing Trey Gunner with Rich Main just now. That's why I'm like, from
We,
Harlem. They kind of like the same
yeah,
type of
yeah, same. The
type of nigga.
riches and the trays,
Yeah. It was kind of, that's
the,
what I'm kind of
the,
fucked
the
up.
triggers. Yeah, they all, yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. I remember Trey Gunner. All right, so Trey Gunner, you taking a liking to Trey Gunner. He moving like a boss. He fucking with you. Yeah,
You
like
fucking with, you fucking with me. Woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? At the time he got the big suit. You know what I'm saying? At the time he got the big suit. So he don't have no drops at this time. You know what I'm saying? He came from the town. So he had top five in the town. So he came to the island, stuck up, jacked his own position. Juju and them, they wasn't at this time that when I first got there, they wasn't jacking that he had the position because he just got on the island. So he's like, I'm doing what I want to do, you heard? You know what I'm saying? So that kind of moved me and he wound up getting his position, went to law library. He had to go through the proper procedures, speak to the bosses, and they gave him the gold. Um, and I wound up turning. He gave me the gold, turn YB and all that. But I think it was inevitable for me. Honestly, I was running into too much niggas, and then it was only a matter of time before I ran into certain niggas, and it was too much energy. Um, but I wasn't turning YG though. I wasn't. I don't know. Just something about the G's. You know what I'm saying?
this is 2010, 2009,
Yeah.
2010, 2009. So how could you say from two main turning YB? What did that change about your big moving forward?
It gave me a sense of brotherhood that I honestly never really had. Um,
Because I know
honestly,
you from the town.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm gonna be honest. Like I remember you did the crossroads. You was in the group home. You was locked up and shit. And then it's like we started getting locked up. Me and my niggas and shit. And we wasn't like I wasn't seeing y'all niggas. I was seeing like other niggas from Queens and the Bronx and shit. But then when I got to Rikers Island, that's when I heard your name. But the first time I heard your name was through Lotto. But he wasn't saying your name at first. He just kept saying Moet. I don't know who the fuck Moet is. So Moet, he from Brooklyn. He got the Moet bottle tatted.
That's
I'm
my
like,
boy.
I
That's
don't know who the fuck he talking about. Like, his name was Shane Lee. Once he said that,
said,
I'm like,
oh,
I bet he know me, dude. I'm like, write him. Tell him Adam Scott get his info. Tell him Lavelle, nigga. Like you could tell him Lavelle, nigga, he wrote you. You like, yeah, I wrote you back, man. Gave me your info. I sent you the kite. Yo, let me tell you what's so funny because I don't know if you remember this, son. I had Turn YB over there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And you like, yo, you got the green. Turn everybody YB over there. Get your class up and come over here. I'm like, yo, in my mind, I don't know. I'm like, yo, damn, what the fuck this nigga is saying on? Nigga trying to get me into some shit. Cause I'm just coming into the I'm looking at how niggas moving and shit. I'm like, yo, bro, I don't got no lot on these niggas over here, dude. Why be from the town? You want me to come over here and get on some bullshit like that, dude? This nigga bugging. But I ain't gonna lie, I ain't do that shit. I ain't listening to this nigga Shane, dude. I'm gonna see that nigga when I get to the full building,
yeah.
dude.
We sure did. That nigga, it's crazy, bro. That shit was so crazy. When you turn YB, that shit was because you brought a lot of niggas came behind you. Like that shit was so crazy when you turn.
I'm gonna tell
Because
you why, because before I turned YB looked at like some shit. Like if you wasn't on the island long enough, nigga, you can't get involved. But because I just got here, got involved, niggas is saying like, oh, Vel is really with this shit. It made it easier for niggas from Brooklyn to just be like, oh yeah, fuck that, we YB. I
it
don't
was
care what
fake
none
a
of them niggas say.
it was
So,
fake a bidding
however,
war for you. It was fake a bid war for you. Word, real shit. Real shit. You know who won the bid war?
I
I
ain't
ain't
gonna
gonna
lie, you
lie.
know me. While I'm seeing what's going on, I'm like, fuck, I'm going with Rich Nick, nigga. I'm going
Real shit.
with
I had the big suit, and Nick had the build. Nick had the whole situation. It was Nick and Farmer.
yeah, I'm going with Rich Nick.
Nick,
And I went five up, but
Nick
these
said,
niggas,
He said, I'm snatching him. I said, I go ahead.
I'm going with Nick, dude.
It was, I'm like, as soon as I heard you hit, I saw Donnie, I saw everybody. I said, yo, you, you, you boss.
Long was in the trigger. He found his way, and he found.
Yo, nah. I ain't gonna lie. Brody really, Brody was on time. As soon as I ran in the boy, we on five. He on five up on the other side. Feel me? We from the town. That shit automatic. We from the town. We don't fuck it.
Now, yo,
What's
when I
up?
pulled up, he the one who gave me the rundown of what was going on.
Yeah.
So
Bro was moving around
I
like he
was
wanted
doing my
to.
own shit because I had Popo bitch ass was there too. I had some fucking yo. I ain't gonna lie. That adolescent that was 2011.
That's yo.
11 that
Y'all niggas really did it. It was you. I know you. We had. I'm gonna be real. We had. I felt like when I left, we left it. A lot of us went OT and up top. We left it to you,
I'm
but you, I
gonna
know.
tell you who I know for sure came in with me for sure. That like I'm not taking away from who I own name, but my friends that I was there with that I know like to this day, nigga. I know I came in the building that summer. Fucking rest in peace, Pop from Her Stars came in that song.
Rest up.
Kai, the boss from
That's
Lawman
a
came in.
fact. My son.
Uh, E Dot from
Yeah.
Cook.
That's my son.
I ain't gonna front Akon and them niggas. I ain't gonna lie, the Allen
Yeah.
came in crazy at that
Yeah,
time.
y'all niggas, that shit was different. Cause
Fucking like,
that Cortland wave was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Then you had the Hush, Mister and them came back.
that
That
was
shit.
2012. Y'all. So
Yeah,
look,
we
this is
was up.
the thing. Y'all was up north for that. I'm gonna do that story, but I don't really want to because I really want to get into old boy. Let's get back into your shit. Come on, my fault. I'm thinking I'm on my channel doing.
Yeah.
Let's get back into your shit. So boom, we going through all that Rikers Island. Boom, we bumping into each other. But again, like you said, Jabo, you went out north. Boom,
That's a fact.
you go to Green or you go to Wash first.
Um, 2012.
Yeah,
Boom.
what
I went
happened in downstate? Cause go to downstate real quick. Cause
downstate.
that's where you went up from or Austin.
I went downstate first, and I went to Walsh.
All right, yeah, let's
Feel
get to
me?
that.
I was in downstate. We in downstate. That was the first time ever. I'm
That's
just looking for Nick. I'm the
you
only real shit. Real, we come from that era. I'm not even afraid of nothing. We thugging so much.
we
We
just walking through this shit like this ain't
look,
nothing.
look. I see. We looking at each other. I see Nick. I see wild niggas. We all looking at each other, laughing like, "Yo, bro, get over here." I see Buddha. I'm seeing all type of niggas. Nick, we trying to get next to each other around all these niggas doing life. Yeah, we laughing and the shit. Cause we got bald heads. You know what I'm saying? We looking, that was just that time for niggas. And then I went to Wash. I ran into E.2 over there, Charlie Rock and them niggas.
Yeah, because E
Um,
Dot was up north already. He was coming down for court that summer.
that nigga bugged out, man. That's my son.
E Dot, my son. I fuck with E Dot.
That's my son. We was in Wash. He in the fucking dorm with the crip niggas and shit. So he in reception. So they all pull up together. Niggas telling them, oh, woo. He like, yo, that's my son. Nigga, we don't know how this shit go already. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to vouch for bro. I'm like, yo, that's the boss, and that's the what. Well, listen, I'm going with my son. I'm going with yo, Brody. So I spins off from my dorm and goes to his dorm on reception on the go back. Like, yo, we out of here. When I move, the whole dorm move with me. Like, nigga, I'm moving the crowd. Wow, niggas moving with me. Nigga, niggas, fuck. We ain't wait till we get back to the crib. We set that shit on the walkway. We out of here. That was, what I'm saying, for pop it off. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even cut a nigga. Nigga gave me a fucking can top. I'm like, can. I'm looking at that shit like, all right, nigga. I'm about to, look. I threw that shit in the grass, popped on the nigga. Boop, boop. We out. Me and E-Dot. We out of here, nigga. You feel me? But that was washed. But like fast forward, like when it get real treacherous, after that,
Yeah, because that's adolescent, bitch. You go up
yeah,
north, you learn
that
you think you learn your lesson, but again, you admitted something that it was fun. Niggas took that shit for a joke. Niggas
yeah,
just
that shit was
yeah,
fun.
niggas had fun. You heard?
We
All
are
right, so now you don't learn your lesson. You get locked up again now. Now you this a burglary. This is like you outside committing crimes. You getting locked
yeah,
up,
yeah.
kidnapping, burglary bullshit now.
This
Now
guy doesn't want to be in society.
yeah, this is the big guy. This the big field now. Now you locked up. Now you an old boy now.
Now
This
I'm an
you
old boy. We gonna look, we going hard. We macking and balling for real, you know? When I say we going hard, we full fledged in. Like,
what happened though? Your first, like, I walk me through. You getting locked
um,
up, knowing like, I'm about to
me
go
being
back to
locked
right
up, you know what I'm
now.
saying? I'm back. I'm like, dang, I get rearrested. I turned myself in to do a violation. I coming off the violation. Them niggas hit me with some rearrest shit. I'm like, what? Boom. So once I get down there, like it starts sizzling in. I runs into who I run? I run into a couple niggas as I'm in the 5 building. They put me through transit. Long story short, once I get the old boy and I'm like dead, like months, like a couple weeks before I ran into you, like that was the beginning. Like I'm down there on a new case, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I didn't even know what I was doing. You heard? Like now that I'm thinking, I ain't know the effects I was doing. I thought I was being a man. I thought I was taking responsibility. I wasn't even taking time to fight my case and none of that. I was just going from court date to court date.
No, we gonna get into that. We gonna get into that. We gonna
Oh,
get.
I
So boom, you sitting on Rikers Island for a few weeks. Boom, I walk through the door. Boom. Like, cause
yeah,
this is your point of view. Like this is your story.
it's
I need to
real.
see like.
I'm like, yo, boy, it's me and HD in the spot. Nah, it was what was it me and HD or HD came after you?
HD came after me.
Right? So it's me. I'm in the spot. I'm moving around regular, but I see you, and that's like when you see a nigga from home, you like, oh, and I already knew you was Max, so I already went. I'm like, all I had to do, I went out with the hand. I'm like, oh yeah, it's over because it's different from a nigga from the hood being some other shit. Nah, are we the same? Are we here? That shit put it in. So sometimes, and that kind of made the bid faster too. It made it easier and like kind of fun. You got somebody like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm an old boy. You walk through the HD walk through. My niggas from the town here. We ain't here. So we smoking town blunts. You know what I'm saying? You brought the E pills. HD had the weed. We in there rolling. We smoking. We looking at other niggas like fucking fish and prey. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
So
we getting into that, or like, do I need to get into
yeah,
that?
we
Like,
getting into that.
yo, so look, let me tell you something. So when I came in that crib, right? So you was the only walking in.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah.
I think Lil Guwap was in there.
What?
He was there already.
it was probably me or
All the
somebody
Staten
else.
Island niggas was there already. Lotto was there, the Guwap was there, all the Staten Island niggas was there already, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm bugging.
I think so. I think a lot of them niggas came in there too. A lot of they was on their stone shit.
Yeah, so you was the only Mac in there. Cause I
Yeah.
remember coming in there. wh- Again, I think I even probably said this on the story. If I did, and I'm gonna look on my shits and I'm gonna probably do this shit over because I gotta come from my point of view. Pause on that shit. But look, long story short, when I came in there, I seen you. I'm like, oh, all right, because they was asking me like, yo, you blood a Crip? You know my flow card, Crip. You
Yeah.
heard? That's what my
Yeah.
flow card from back in the days. So when they like, yo, you blood a Crip, I'm like, I'm nothing. They like, so we could put you. You don't matter where we put you. I'm like, nah, it don't matter.
Don't.
Like, you sure? I'm like, I'm sure, nigga. They're
Mm.
like, all right, put him in here. So when I was walking through, remember the Spanish niggas is wearing whatever they want. This thing got a blue t-shirt on and fucking the gray and white nines on. I'm like, oh, this nigga's crap, son. I'm about to have to pop on this nigga. But when I came through, I seen you. I'm like, oh, all right, this ain't Moet and I ain't no crib. That's
Yeah, you already know it. The boy is here. The boy's in the spot, man. You know what's
all right.
up,
So
right?
yeah, I came in. I had to eat pills, boom. But this the thing about in that crib. Like
Yeah,
it was a
this shit
bunch
about
of
to get
niggas,
me
niggas
and
that was coming it's intake. Niggas coming in this shit every
every
day.
day. We at the door waiting for new niggas to come. Like
New
real
niggas
shit.
coming in every day, four at a time. They coming in with drugs, jewelry.
Everything
It's intake.
Cartiers.
Oh boy, Cartier's. Yo, bro, I'm sitting back because I came in with I got my whole the inside, like the waistband and your shit. My whole
Hell
shit
yeah.
filled with e-pills.
You had the sixes on and all that. You had town feats, everything. My
Yeah,
son
yeah.
was fresh from the town.
Yeah, I was fresh from the town. I had a bunch of eco. These really baby Jesus shits. I ain't gonna lie, but we was in
Balls,
intake.
kid.
Act like he didn't want to bring them shits in. I'm like, give me them shits, dude. But they separate us, so that's how I end up with the e-pill. So I'm trying not to be hot. And Gang and Tell keep running down on me, trying to make me some type of some type
That's
of target. But I'm watching y'all niggas rob niggas in and out. This is over 10 years ago, so I don't know if I can talk about this right now or not, but I feel like niggas talk about this. It's a nigga named Luka Broski, son. The nigga Luka Broski. Hold on.
listen. I
Look,
listen. That dude right there,
no,
man.
listen though. The nigga Luka
Never
Broski, y'all take. So again,
met.
this is what made me start bagging up people. Because I was there for like 2 weeks without showing y'all I had nothing. I stayed for like 2 weeks just watching shit, like seeing what's going on. Not thinking niggas was gonna do nothing to me, but just like, watching niggas robbing niggas and shit. Luka Broski, this nigga got an ice pick. He moving a certain type of way.
Right.
The nigga scared of that nigga, dude. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas in that shit scared of that nigga, son. The nigga was in that shit body bluffing nigga. I learned that. I learned that later on in life. That's what body bluffing is. That nigga Luka Broski.
That old boy shit. Niggas really like.
No, but look though, I want to get into that. So boom, niggas take. So Mo, you get in the bag. That's what we leaving out at that time. Cause what's the homie name from Brownsville?
Say it again.
The homie name from Brownsville. It's my son. He be barking. I don't get ugly nigga. He the one who gave me the grit. He put the bag together and the shit got caught up. It was supposed to come in with the package.
Uh huh.
Ugly nigga. I don't want to talk about Shorty that, but we ain't gotta get into the Thunies names and shit, but boom, Shorty get caught up, boom. Your Shorty get caught up, boom. Alright, now they pack you up from Brooklyn House. I mean, they pack you up from Old Boy and send you to Brooklyn House. I'm left over there by myself. Your Shorty get caught on the visit floor. Did you make it down to the visit? No, you never made it to the visit.
Alright, so I never make. All right, so I never makes it to the visit floor. All right, I never makes it to the visit floor. Hold on, your shit lagging a little bit.
Yeah. Go ahead, you good though. You good.
All right, so I never makes it to the visiting floor. You know, they call me. I'm sitting there waiting to go. You know, we niggas is waiting for me to go down to the floor. You heard niggas waiting for me. I'm waiting to go down too. So I winds up. I forgot what they I forgot what had actually happened, who came to speak to me, or whatever the case may be, because they tell you, you know, to call you to the bubble, like, yo, that's how you know your people got caught.
Yeah.
You feel me? Type shit. Woo, woo.
Yeah. So you never actually made it to the visit floor. So your penalty wasn't really that bad.
Nah, that wasn't nothing on Rikers Island,
Yeah,
cause
because they didn't PhD you or nothing.
nah, they ain't PhD me. You know, we was still getting money. You was there.
I
That
was
shit was
there.
crazy.
Yeah.
And then you
But they
plugged me
cracked
in.
you up though.
You plugged me in and put me in the game, and we went.
Yeah, I
We
plugged
going.
you in
We
with a
going
new joint, and then sent you to you when you went to
yo,
Brooklyn House. You got the
yo,
Brooklyn House. So look, I lost contact with you. I didn't get back in contact with you till I got to the Beacon and I called her.
why you can say her name? You can say we can talk.
It's my son. It's my son. Look,
Grammy.
so look, so look. Long story short, I ain't. This my sister.
uh,
You know, I'm trying to say I'm pregnant with Buffy. Yeah, whatever. So,
that's my son. She cool, man. Yeah.
yeah. So I call her when I get to the Beacon or whatever the case may be, and she tells me like, "Yo, I've been going to see this nigga, like he in Brooklyn House." I was in
Yo,
the Beacon. So now,
listen,
you get
boy.
to Brooklyn House. I look out on her while we was in. Oh boy, that's Rikers Island. But now you get sent to Brooklyn, where all she got to do is hop on one bus. She right there.
Yo, boy, when I tell you I went to Brooklyn House, boy, that shit was different because you know Brooklyn House is like the oldest jail in New York, like in New York City. Like the way they built it, like it's still old prison looking shit. We're gonna keep it on the content, you know. That shit was crazy. I walked in the Brooklyn House, you know, Ace Moolah and all them was there, you know. Brooklyn House was crazy, you know. And definitely once I pulled up, I called her, got in tune with her. We got real acquainted, and she pulled up, and we went from there. And then a couple weeks, couple months later, you know, you pulled up and shit got real active. You know, we was in there for a minute. That's a whole that Brooklyn House shit paid the way for niggas. You know, that whole wave. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of niggas from there is up north doing time, or some niggas free. You know,
Yeah, so
or
let's
they
get into that Brooklyn House way. When I pulled up the Brooklyn House, you was in a different crib than me at the time. I pulled up and I went inside the crib with Hollywood.
my son Hollywood, he home.
Yeah, yeah, I got him. I got him on Facebook and shit. I was in the crib with Hollywood and shit. You was in the crib with you, Ace Moolah, S. Dot from Prospect.
Yeah, my son died. Yeah, a lot. Yep.
Lotto was over there with y'all
Yep, Lotto was over there.
from Staten Island.
That shit was crazy. So it'd be a lot of day room niggas, like a lot of miscellaneous niggas. Balado, Chill Will pulled up. You know what I'm saying? In a
Oh,
matter
that
of
was later
days.
on. That was when Chill Will pulled up. I was in the crib with y'all because remember
Yeah,
I went through this shit with the nigga Bugs the hat. We got into it when I pulled up to y'all floor, so they moved me from y'all floor when I first pulled up.
I remember that shit.
I
My
got
son,
sent upstairs to the 10th to the 10th floor with Miss Neville from Adolescent. Glenn was up there with me.
my
Nigga,
son, my son, Glenn.
I could talk about this now. I ain't think about it before. Glenn my son, but Glenn ran down on me when I got up there. That nigga ran down on me. Now I think he's like, yo, Vel, I'm a total package. I'm like, what?
Yo, he want to know right now. He not trying to look. He don't even know if he know you. He gonna ask you that. Yo, is lit with me? What is? He need to know. You heard? That's one thing I give, bro. Like he action packed. He ready to go.
Nah, yeah,
He,
Glenn is that nigga. But yo, yeah, fast forward though. So I got sent off y'all floor, and then I don't know, they moved y'all to 6, and then I got into some shit at Rick Court. Boom, they end up putting me in y'all crib. But at that time, it was just me, you, and Ace Moolah in there, and we was in there with Lotto and shit. But
yeah, yeah, and then eventually Frenchie Mills, Jackpot, Sandman, all that other shit start
yeah,
coming.
yeah, 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 all that coming. Optimus Prime.
Yo, that woo, woo. Yeah, Optimus Prime. That was a crazy wave, man, because like we mentioned in, you know, the people we mentioned in some of these guys are unfortunately they some of them didn't follow the code of conduct. So, we don't own the copyrights and then, certain things we say. So you go and do the look up people on
Yeah,
your
I'm
own.
just naming
Your
people. Hey,
research.
I know some of these niggas. Y'all
Yeah,
know
that's all. I'm
their
just
names.
telling you.
I
I don't
ain't
know,
asking
you
about
know. But yeah, back to that, yeah, Optimus Prime, all of these crazy names,
Gangsta
and
Sean. Gangsta
people,
Sean was there.
Gangsta Sean, yeah, Gangsta Sean, that's my guy. You know what I'm it was a lot of people, man. A lot of people, man. And I don't even say a lot of these niggas is my guys. I don't even know these niggas, man. But they was dead, man. They shot. Some of them held respectable names, man. But for the most part, we the ones that really was terrorizing that shit and making shit go down. And we the bitches was on us. We was doing all the shooting and chasing. Even if we wasn't doing it ourselves, the shooters was coming from our crib. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, every one of us was on time.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. Even with the shit that was happening inside with the army, you know what I'm saying? Going on crazy, niggas. You know what I'm saying? So we done made it through all of that shit.
Yeah,
It,
because
it was
Brooklyn House, we in cages. They kind of like tried to like label our crib like a Mac Bowler crib or some
yeah,
shit.
they like, yo, listen, but this is it kinda was and it kinda wasn't, but it was like, yo, niggas, the COs knew what was going on. They saying y'all niggas is we gotta give y'all double escort, nigga. You don't gotta give nigga. We going down. We going on a visit for a 4 or 5 deep, ready to go. my
Oh,
man,
ain't
that,
hell out this motherfucker.
My man that don't even got to visit going to the clinic just to get a nigga down there. We got, you know what I'm saying? So we had the crash outs. I was cooking, you was cooking, you had the CO bitches, you know what I'm saying? The other bro, I'm going down on the floor again, and we was doing what we was doing. Brooklyn House was definitely lovely. And then we was leveling up on it. It was crazy. That's when niggas we was fighting each other. We
Yeah,
learned a lot now. We
so
learned a
that's.
lot.
I want to keep getting into that Brooklyn House because the fighting each other, the leveling up, the learning shit, the learning experiences right there. That's spiritual shit right there that we was tapping into. You know what I'm trying to say? Because
That shit was
we was
real.
able to go on the roof and really look at Brooklyn. Like,
He was like this, look, 2, 3, 4 in the morning. Niggas like this, smoking deuce in the back of the gallery, whatever they doing. We in a day room looking out the window, like, yo, we're gonna be out there soon,
we gonna
bro.
be
When this
out there.
no matter how long it take, when it's
Yeah,
done, we
niggas
gonna
can't
run
never.
it up when we get out of here, man. Real shit. And look where we home now. We might not be where we want to be, but we doing the interview. This shit's a start. 2, 3 years, we somewhere else, bro.
Yeah, it's always gonna be like that. Like I said,
You know what I'm saying?
I was taking breaks from this shit because I wasn't in my own space. I got my own space now. I don't gotta take no breaks. I could be, we could do this shit nonstop. But let's get back to you, Brooklyn House. I get in the crib with y'all now. Now I'm back with y'all. How's shit going for you? How's it looking from your point of view? How time going? Because you fighting your case now. I really want to get back into your part of you saying you really not paying attention to your case.
Say it again.
You really wasn't paying attention to your case. Like you really was embedded into what we had going on, cooking food, gaining weight, working out, staying
Yeah,
on top of this shit.
I learned a lot. We learned a lot in Brooklyn House.
Go
We
to the
learned like we had to work out. We had to be stronger because we was fighting each other daily. We ain't want our brothers to be like too ahead of us. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I learned a lot of that shit in Brooklyn House. Like, um, even with the 48, and they call it the 48. You know what I'm saying? Niggas might say they started this, but I believe that shit came from me and us. Like all that talking fast, like the money counter. Because when the bitch hear me talking, it sound like money. You know what I'm saying? So everything get done. You know. But we did it. We did it. We learned on some real shit. That shit paved the way. Like when niggas took the time, niggas was copping out, coming back like, all right, boom, about to go up there, do this, do that, come back home. That's the feeling. That was what Brooklyn House was generating for niggas. Cause we was all together.
facts.
That shit was real. Like nigga, so bro. Remember Brody went home and then came back.
Right back.
He
Oh,
came back something else. Like the nigga left for a month. Came back Mozzie. Niggas, he forgot where he left. You heard? Like he forgot who he was talking to. Niggas like, yo, boy, what you said?
got you. Just what niggas cooked him.
Niggas broke their hand on the gate trying to get to the nigga. You
Yeah, niggas cook. Niggas try to cook that nigga.
know what I'm saying?
Let me
So
ask you this question though. I gotta bring this up since we took on the Brooklyn House topic. Cause it was a nigga, yo, it was a nigga, son, who was in the crib with us. The nigga with the fucked up teeth, say. The little small skinny nigga. Don't be making that face now, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. You said we could bring. If we could talk about sins, we could talk about this nigga.
Hold on. You said son that was in the crib with us?
Yeah, he was in the crib. He had to sell upstairs. He was in Brooklyn House. He had to sell upstairs from us.
You talking about crime?
No, he was some skinny little nigga from Brooklyn. He was like, I
He,
think he
he
ended up
oh,
turning something. He turned blood too in there too.
you lagging a little bit.
All right, then. He he turned blood though.
He turned. I'm trying to think. You say he had a missing tooth?
His teeth was fucked up. Like his teeth was rotten. Used to have that nigga in the corner, turned around in the corner.
Oh, you bugged the fuck out.
Thinking
I
he was
don't
the
never want to
devil.
see that nigga again, bro.
Yeah, that nigga came to me one day like, yo, he's the devil.
Nah, hey
Yo,
yo, on some real shit. I don't even like yo. I don't never want get certain shit. You just don't want to see niggas again. Like like on some real shit. Remember I told you like a year ago, like nigga, I was on the bus going to work or some shit, and I ran in the sun that you hit, and a nigga that's looking at me, and he like started talking to me like nothing happened, and I'm looking at the nigga, but I'm scared because this is what the niggas do. Like they try to get close to you, you know what I'm saying? Or you never know what a nigga feeling or thinking, because you know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, nah, I understand,
Real
understand.
shit, that Brooklyn house shit was crazy. I ran into G Paul Wild niggas. I ran into everybody. I just don't be wanting to run into niggas that I done did shit to because I'm grown. Man, I done did I'm matured now. I was a kid then. Like I was not a kid, but I was my understanding on how to deal with people was a little different.
Nah, I understand that too. Nah, yeah, so yeah, we in Brooklyn House thugging out, bugging out. I end up getting packed up from Brooklyn House. I get sent to old boy. So now, what the fuck is you going through?
I ain't
You
gonna
okay, don't
lie,
leave with
boy.
these niggas. It's just you, Chill, Will. Mills and them left too because they ended up coming to old boy with me. So
Yo, bro, let me tell you something, man. We wound up making a movie. I left Brooklyn House. We crashed out. Nigga Chair Will hit niggas with the 48. Right? I fell for it too. I usually be the one with him. So he like, yo, them niggas up there right now. He talking about the apes. He like, yo, the apes in the little library right now. Jay Stacks and whoever. I think it was Jay Stacks and niggas. Whoever else was there. Mills was there. Mills went up there. He 48 both of us. He's like, yo, we up there right now. So we so gassed up right now. We drinking and all that. We out there. Me, Mills, B Money, Tyleek. Tyleek was up there. The eight popped on Tyleek. B Tyleek. He popped on, bro. We at the table. They talking. I'm just watching. So once he just pops, niggas get up. Oh, it's lit. Mills pops on a nigga. Get busy. Everybody pops. You know what I'm saying? B Money picked up the metal fan on some retarded shit. You know what I'm saying? Threw the fan at the niggas. But you know, you know how this shit go. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I had a hard time though, bro, because it'd be hard to find like going through that shit, going through prison, like and shit, finding genuine niggas and just finding niggas that ain't even on no like we here, nigga. You know what it is, or like you know what I'm saying? We you know what I'm saying? Like where those shit niggas be on and shit, like
nah, yeah. So you're from. So after you made the movie, where you went to the box,
it went to the box, and then from the box,
you want
I
to
went
know.
up top, yeah, went up north.
All right, so you just put on the island, made a little movie. You've been putting on the island for me. We went through some shit. You learned all this 48. You getting the bag. You getting money now. You get up top. You go to Ulster this go around.
Yeah, go to same same shit downstate, Ulster downstate reception. I'm just waiting to get to my spot. Yeah, you feel me? I got Shorty, she rocking and rolling with me, so everything is like situated for me to go up and perform. You know what I'm saying? So I go to Green. Oh my God, man, you gotta use the bathroom, man. I told you that. You know what I'm saying? So I goes. So where I goes the green. Once I get the green, I hit the spot. I'm from the style from Brooklyn. I'm one of those niggas. I'm one of the trendsetters. I one of them top five IB niggas. You know what I'm saying. I run with the niggas that run with the niggas that That's how we do it. So once I get there, it's actually I'm Liz. It's green. The G's run the situation, but the sleeves is on the set, nigga. And I'm getting to the bag. So the bag move everything. So get into the bag. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, what's his name? Nino was in green. Nino was in the box and shit with me. You know what I'm saying? But he was in the box and shit. But when I was there, I was running it up. They grabbed me. Lotto was there with me there too. They came and got me out my sleep out of green. They said I gave somebody some drugs under the door because it's like a door, a divider that separates the dorms, like D1, D2. They said I slid some drugs under the door, but someone was smoking in an Epian. You feel me? So that like whatever type shit. So like that's how this shit was going. Green was green. Then I wanted to go into the shoe. Then I went to Marcy and all that.
Yeah,
That's when
Marcy really turned up jail.
I'm
Marcy
running.
turned up. What happened when you got the Marcy? What was that shit? Yeah.
That's when I ran into Spaz, Bugatti, Aki, and so many others and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm in green. It's crazy because as soon as I put up the green, they was getting all the Macs out of there. I was dead or I was the only Mac there. You know what I'm saying? So I forgot who else was there. It's a lot of niggas in the town that was in green with me too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm green and Marcy. So I was the only Mac there. So once I get there, you know what I'm saying? Regular. The boy is here, bro. I tell you no lie. I'm getting the bag. Everything is going regular. You know what I'm saying? The other niggas pulling up, and then I make it a situation. You know what I'm saying? I made it a situation. I got all my tattoos and Marcy, like I had the whole situation. Like real talk. And when I blew Marcy, went from I blew Marcy. I ain't gonna. Matter of fact, I blew Marcy. I hit something in Marcy when I got the Marcy. The niggas like, yo, it was such and such pulled up. Boom, they was like, yo, son, now, woo. He got blue from his last spot. So he pulls up, we match. So we don't give a fuck what you got going on, you heard? So
Mhm.
I'm looking, we talking to the nigga the whole time. He's a deal though, you heard? So we go, only way we find out is we go to the child. We go to mess hall. So I'm like, yo, he's like, yo, boy, I something at the door. I'm like, what? So, nigga just got there. I'm the only sleeves, right? So I'm like, fucking, I'm about to make my name right now, yo. That's how I got him. Like my first in reception though, my first week in reception got busy. You know what I'm saying? And from then it just started. It made it easier for me to transcend and be involved. Be in Marcy and be over there with niggas and shit. Cause niggas was getting clipped over there every day. Behind back doors was open. Niggas all type of little crazy shit.
Back doors open.
Yeah, back doors was open. You know what I'm saying? Back door open in Marcy, and then from Marcy I went to Sing Sing. You know what I'm saying? That's Sing Sing was the movie. Sing Sing was a movie too. Sing
Let me
Sing was
answer
a
your Sing Sing, because Sing Sing is really where your big decision came.
Sing Sing was a movie. I made multiple movies and so many, like, you know what I'm saying? I think I'm legend. There's niggas that's legendary, but I think I'm legendary. So I guess the sing so I guess the Sing Sing and all that. Boom, I'm going to Sing Sing, young nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm young, there's a lot of niggas, there's some max, so you got niggas doing a lot of time and shit. Um Regular shit. This like my first time like really, being in the max, being around, like walking around and shit. So it's kind of new to me, but it's wild bitches, niggas in the town. Rest in peace, Sniz. I ran into Sniz and Sing Sing before he went home and shit and passed away a couple months later. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the best things too. But being in Sing Sing, that shit was crazy. That shit made me like, cause I had mad freedom. So I was doing what I wanted. I felt like I was on the island. Uh, so Sing Sing is like, so I gets caught up in Sing Sing. I gets caught up. Whatever was going, whoever's telling, whatever. I don't know how this shit go, but I get caught up the bag and all that. Ooh, right. Um, so that's just slow motion down. So after you get caught up, you go keep block and all that. You know how they do. You get your tickets and all that shit. So I'm fighting the ticket and all for like months. I'm fighting that bitch. I'm trying to get my visits back. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Anybody that loves their visits, they fighting that shit. So we going all the way. So they take my visits indefinitely, you heard? So now I can't get no visits and shit. So now I'm just, well, this is late in the bed, but now I can't get no visits type shit. So now I'm on Chicago. I'm on Chicago time. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that know that was their part, that was there and sing, you know. I was taking hits, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to do whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I could do to keep some bread once I lost my visits and shit, which it always works out. You know what I'm saying? So also in Sing Sing, I took some took a nigga to the moon, you know what I'm saying? That was my first time doing that too. I went gun to gun with a nigga. You know what I'm saying? That was that was that was a movie though, that'll make you or break you. That made me a man. You know what I'm
What's
saying?
explain that situation? How that made you a man that you had to go gun for gun
Um,
with a nigga, and that makes you a man right there. Like, what was that?
right. It
What was
was
that?
like right
Because you in
um
the yard, like you got to break that shit down a little bit.
because and well, Sing Sing is Key Block Rec. You know what I'm saying? So it's really not a yard, it's a cage. So it's like, if you and this person know what's going on, there's really no getting out of this. You heard? Like we gonna go in here. We gonna. It's a cage. It ain't no getting out of this. It ain't no like yo. I'm in the yard. I'm gonna get busy on sun, or we even go gun to gun in the yard. Like we can move around. You know what I'm saying? This is straight cage work. You know what I'm saying? So you in the cage. So son is on key block. I'm on key block. You heard? But he been in the jail. You already been there way before me. All that shit. Son is like 6'4", 6'5". 6'2", yeah, over 6 feet, well over 6 feet, easily. You know what I'm saying? Son got life type shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish that on nobody, but uh so the call, I guess the call was made already, you know what I'm saying? So the call was made already. He flipped the whip, you know what I'm saying? But he been on keep block ever since he flipped that whip. So if you're not on keep block, you can't get next to him, you know what I'm saying? So you got nigga, I don't know who was on keep block, but it was Max, it was niggas, bloods, homies, everybody on keep block, you heard? When I got on Key Block, I just made the decision like, yo, he's out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's just real nigga shit. The Max, the homies, the big blazer that I had, I got the whole New York. He from my son, he from Queens, jungle. He was right, you know what I'm saying? When niggas, that shit was so real, it's niggas that was right there. Like, nah, nigga, you did that. I'm a man, you feel me? Because anytime you don't sneak, I'm not trying to sneak you. But a nigga that big and a nigga that's well seasoned like that, you got to get right with him. Ain't no playing, ain't no talking. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as I was out there first, I got on the pull up ball. You heard? Got on the pull up ball. I had one glove on, one glove off. You heard? One plastic glove. You feel me?
Hmm.
Brody lit up the weed. You heard? The Mac was out there with me. You heard? The Mac was out there with me. You heard? Mac was out there with me. You heard? I Mac back safety, the Mac back safety. So this is all validated stories, you heard? The Mac definitely back to safety. Forgot the Mac name from the start too. That's my son. Boom. So Brody lights the blunt. Where is blood is blood B days. It's July 16th and all that. Literally. Niggas like the blunt. Boom, boom, past the blunt. Woo. I'm like, oh, once I hit the blunt, it's game time. I'm like, yo, once I hit this, I'm out. You heard? I already told the homies, you know what I'm saying? So once I hit the blunt, I act like I was gonna hit the pull up ball because I see someone watching me. I get on the pull up ball and I just like get up like I'm about to do like a muscle up and I look over like you feel me to act like I did a pull up and then I jump off the pull up ball and I jump back on because I'm trying to make him think my movements is just on the ball. You heard?
Hmm.
Once he turned like just a little bit like off peripheral off me, bro, I jumped on his back and I started blicking. Son pulled me off his back and body slammed me on my head.
Boom. Now you on the concrete. This shit
But
real, nigga. You in
yeah,
60.
yeah, I got the mark in my back of my head, right here on my nugget. I was leaking. Boom. Boom. But I get up though, like what do you call it? Like adrenaline make me get up. Like,
Yeah, right back up. Let's
yeah,
go.
I'm woozy though, you heard? Like I'm talking, like I'm woozy. So boom, the homies is like, yo, but son trying to get with me so fast. The homies like the Mac step in, but up the Max. What's my son name? He
Q,
from who?
Q,
Nah, the Mac. What's my son? Pop Out Boys. That's my son.
Pop Out Boy.
Yeah, he from the start. Once he see this, he skin. That's my, on the Mac. That's my son. Once he see this, he gonna know what the fuck. He gonna know.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Boom,
got
boom, right? So he gets with him. The Mac is getting with him. Boom, boom, right? But so niggas, the homies is like, yo, bro, pick up your shit, yeah. I can't really see it though, you heard? I don't really know where. Being honest, I don't know where the shit is at, you heard? It was a fucking a blick, you heard? Boom. So once son like getting close to me, niggas tossed me a joint. Boom. Niggas like, yo, hey, it was a white on white. Yo, hey, I take that home. Get busy. Finish the mission. You heard? So it's 2-on-1 now. It's me and the Mac 2-on-1. We really not hitting them. You heard? We going like back and forth, like tag for tag. Like he swing, we swing. You heard? Because he got two scalpels. He got my scalpel and his scalpel in his hand. You heard? He picked my shit up off the floor. Matter of fact, he took my scalpel off the floor and and pulled out a pole. You heard? These are all real stories, real facts. That's what I remember. And then after like a couple minutes of that, like sun is leaking, you heard? So police see the shit, but they don't really see it. They think we out here playing ball or some shit. But when they really come out, they see it, you heard?
Mhm.
So they blitz the spot, you heard? Start spraying niggas down, you heard? But I did, you know what I'm saying? Once I finished that, I clipped. Once I finished that, you know how that shit go. I went, regular shit. They didn't really know like who had, what was going on and shit or whatever, whatever. You heard? So they just took everybody else to the cell. You feel me? Like if unless you reported injuries, but him, like he had to go outside and they had to stitch him up and whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, I went in my cell. At that point, I went in my cell and something's hitting me. Like you know what I'm saying? Like over the time that's passing, like that shit. It was on Blood B Day. Like niggas came, gave me a meal and all that shit. Like yo scrap, like all of that shit. Like yo, you put on, you know how that shit go. You know, especially on that day. So like I went viral. You feel me? I ain't even gonna lie, I went viral. I know I went viral because it was just too talk. I was getting kites from niggas. You know what I'm saying? All type of shit was just because I had a worldwide deal. You know what I'm saying? This is a worldwide deal. This nigga was once on the lineup. This nigga is a lifer. This nigga done flipped 3-4 whips that niggas done sent at him. You know what I'm saying? From jail to jail. He's a BMW for the boys. You know what I'm saying? So once I was in that situation, I knew it was a position for me to take it. Like I'm like, all right, if I take this, I already know my shit gonna go up, you know? And that's exactly what it did. But what came after was the mental effect on me. I'm like, on some real shit, I felt like I outgrown everything and everybody. Like I felt like I had hit a pinnacle. I'm like, if I could do that, like in my cell, I'm thinking like all type of niggas is just coming to show love on that day. And then I just sat down that day and just chilled out. Cause I'm in my cell, we all on keep block anyway. So it ain't, nothing else to do. I'm just chilling. And over the months, over the not even the months, over the weeks that passed, I just made a decision like, yo, I'm not even blood no more. I'm gonna just chill, I'm gonna fall back. I'm trying to get my visits back, do the shit that I gotta do. I made that decision during that bid. And I'll say this, that was the best decision I made because it showed me like where I was,
But
like
but
you
this the thing though.
know what I mean?
This the thing though, right? About that. You didn't stay neutral though. Ain't like you fell back right there, stay went neutral and then stayed neutral.
No, I didn't. I didn't stay neutral, but I stayed neutral for a long amount of time, enough where I was able to make a decision. I'm like, all right, because you got to think about it. Like, all right, nigga. I, I'm I'm MVP of the league. I'm rookie of the year. So if I want to say like, I boom, I ain't falling back in the midst of a war. I ain't falling back because my big homie a dog. I ain't falling back because niggas telling me to fall back. I ain't falling back because we on an island and it's getting real and ain't nowhere to go. Nigga, we in the trenches up here. I fell back on Key Block Rec. And when you on Key Block Rec, you gotta go. Well, you don't gotta go to the yard, but when you in the yard on Key Block Rec, ain't nowhere to go. So you know it ain't no, you know what I'm saying? And I was in the yard every day. You know what I'm saying? Even off flock. So once I outgrew that shit, like I outgrew being blood, it wasn't just about the set and none of that, because my brothers is my brothers, like my mother's kids. So everybody that I was linked with in this involved in that, I knew them before that. You know what I'm saying? I knew them before that. I knew niggas before this. Like this shit didn't bring us closer, nigga. You know what I'm saying? This did, and that's the one. That's the realest shit I could say, nigga. No gang brought me and my niggas closer. I knew you before we was any of that shit. I knew any of the bros we can name, we done named or done named. All of us, nigga. We used to play ball. Mike Senior, nigga. We grew up. We know niggas each other's grandmoms and moms and kids and moms and shit. You think I'ma let especially if you ain't make it. It'd be different if I made it, if I was one of the founders, or if I was directly under one of the founders. My man founded it. He from Brooklyn. This is my man. This is what we doing. This is what I came into. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little different sometimes when you as I grew, I had to understand who I was and what I am. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a caveman. Like, I'm not like the normal niggas. You know what I'm saying? Even though I could blend in and shit like that, I ain't true. I ain't never separate like how I feel about niggas and my loyalty. Like this shit run deep like the mafia. You feel me? So you and I know what's going on. Like this shit real. So as I got older, I just learned. I'm like, yo, I'm this nigga. I'm an ape, nigga. I'm a gorilla, nigga. And I ain't gotta move like a gorilla because I already am a gorilla. The way I am, the way I exalt violence. I don't ask questions. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what the fuck to do because I already know what the fuck to do. You know what I'm saying? I pull up to the spot. Who gotta go? What's going on? If nobody gotta go, I ain't thinking about nothing else, man. Because that's all I kept thinking about in prison. I don't want my name to end up on a list. So I was always ready to go. Like whoever gotta go, I became a part of that shit. So like when niggas talk about the trenches or the trenches hope, like or what it feel like to have your name called, like when you hit a worldwide deal, you got every hood calling for you. You know what I'm saying? You got every big homie calling for you. Not you know what I'm saying? You're not you know, I wasn't making my shit look bad. I made my shit look great. I made this shit look great. So when I was able to fall back and call myself a neutral nigga for 5, 6 months, nigga, I feel good, nigga, because it's a lot of niggas that never did that. Niggas ain't go neutral. Niggas don't even know what it feel like to be like, I'm neutral. I ain't going to talk to the homies today. I ain't matter of fact, when I come off the visit, I'm not setting nobody out. I'm not giving nobody a pack. I don't give a fuck how fucked up bro is. You know what I'm saying? I gotta feed myself. And I learned how to be myself and feed myself and be a man. That's how I was sending that. That's how she got her body done from jail. Like that, you know what I'm saying? On some real shit. Nigga, I shut Western Unions down getting that money. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? You ain't doing nothing if a bitch can't get. I fucked up her cash app. She like, yo, I can't get no more. You know what I'm saying? And this is in 2019, 2020, before I came home. I was running that shit up. So it allowed me to be free. Like, I'm not, as I was in jail, it was the politics I learned that fuck with me. I'm not good with politics. Do this nigga gotta go? Did he violate the code? What's going on? Matter of fact, if he had to go, how the fuck did it get all the way to me? You know what I'm saying? Like I always been one of those niggas, and the niggas that's like that only gonna understand it. So as I grew older in this shit, I became a voice. So like now I'm able to speak to the younger generation that's coming after us because I understand what they're going through or what they going through. If a nigga don't know how, really don't know how to fight, he not gonna know how to use the scalpel. If he really don't know how to fight, he really don't want a scalpel. If he don't really know how to fight, what the fuck is he? How did he get this far in this shit? Did we ever ask ourselves these questions? Because if favoritism don't run in this shit, then tell me what you know what I'm saying? So I had to learn. I thought about all of this shit while I was in the cell. You know what I'm saying? And as I got out the cell, now to this day, I know what I'm saying is a fact, is accurate. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of punks. It's a lot of niggas that make it. It's a lot of punks in disguise and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I chose what I chose to be was not me doing nothing else but just being me, because I'm one of those niggas that I just like to go train. I don't like to fight, but I like to fight. You know what I'm saying? I like combat. I'm on some off the grid shit. You feel me? And I don't like nobody talking to me and asking me a million questions or trying to tell me to check in. So that's why I make a lot of decisions based on who the fuck I am. Real shit, bro. So that's what became of me. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. I go walk the trails every day with my dogs. I don't know how to fit in no more, bro. When
No,
I was walking in the train, the military nigga stopped me. He said, "You ever thought about joining joining the army, bro?"
they try to get you.
Because a nigga see something. He like, out of all these people walking in 42nd Street, Port Authority, you might say something to 20 people out of 1,000. That means you see something, you observing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You see a soldier in the middle of all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Just being real. So that's how I be feeling sometimes. You feel me? I be feeling like that shit time. Now, like, soon as I came home, I'm like, when I was in jail, and my mom's was paralyzed. Nigga, my mom's going through all of this shit. I came home, I had to bury my mom's. To, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I had to learn how to be a man. So when I went gun to gun with son, I realized I ain't letting nobody cut my face. I ain't letting that shit happen, nigga. And I look, and I told Shorty on the phone. She know. Buffy, look. Buffy knows. Yeah, look, look. Listen. You know, niggas like yo, that nigga Mo, or she bugged out. Nah, I'm not bugged out. I'm the normal. I'm the nigga that's normal because all that faking and acting shit is the niggas that's they the ones that's bugged out because they can't fit in this. I could adapt to any environment. I don't care how hot it get, how cold it get, my body, my temperature, my skin get as tough as the environment. You know what I'm saying? I ain't bugged out. I know what the fuck going on. Y'all trying to make me look like I'm tweaking. You feel me? I had to learn that shit being in that shit, buzzing, thugging and bugging. You know what I'm saying? Thugging and bugging. That's all that shit is. I went back on the violation. I had to beat up some young boys and shit. And old boys and shit.
That was like
What,
back
20,
then.
like 2023 and shit. These niggas like, yo, trying to G check me and shit. And this is how it works. Niggas trying to G check me, right? And the ape that's in the crib, he like, yo, that's such and such. Boy was on the lineup. He was just on the lineup. I was just up north. So, you know, he telling niggas like, yo, boy was just, I know, boy, this 2021, I went back on a violation. Immediate, because I had went to Miami. I had to beat 3, 4 niggas up in the cell. Rooftop was there. What's my son? Bentley Bubs. Bentley Bubs was there. That's the other star boy. He was in the crib. He was in the crib with me. He seen it. I'm just came from the town. I'm like, nigga, I was taking care of niggas in the town. Go fuck about what you asking me right now. You know what I'm saying? So as I got older, I learned that all of that prison politics, silly shit is all bullshit. It's all a matrix for me because I'm a nigga that react off real time and real life. Because I be going through a real struggle, nigga. I be wanting for the next black man and female what I want for myself. I ain't on this. Like I got a problem following rules when it don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't have been blood in the early '90s. I don't give a fuck what a nigga wearing. You understand? You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? I'm being real. You know what I'm saying? Now we getting money for a block or it's over the bread. I understand, but even that shit don't make sense because we could come together. We could come together. That's how I always seen it. I always been a Black Panther. I always been a revolutionist. I always see the Hispanic. I always see the whites. I always see them stick together. It don't matter who a nigga is. And as I got older, that's what I became. I'm the trenches whole. I motivate the trenches. If a nigga going through shit, he might be Mac, he might be Ape, he might be Jet, whatever he going through. I promise you, out of 100 niggas, man, it's only about 25, nigga. That's that. That's the rest of them niggas. Rest of a lot of niggas really not like niggas.
Let me ask you this. So, boom, because these times that you were going through jail, these is over years ago. Like you've been home for some years. Like I don't know what you got going on right now. I don't know if you know if we ain't talk about no situations that's you know not done. We only talking about shit that already you did your time for. That shit is over. You've been home. You've been working. You've been getting your crib. Like how that transition from those bids, them last bids, and making that decision. How do you feel that shit was the best shit? Because you said that was the best decision you made in your life, and you've been home, neutral.
Honestly, yo,
Yeah,
bruh. Yo, bruh, I'm able to speak to niggas, I'm able to speak to younger people. Honestly, like I'm at my job, I'm going to school. I'm a I'm a I'm a I'm a residential aide slash caseworker, so I'm dealing with homeless people, niggas that's just coming home from jail, females that's going through domestic abuse, experiencing trauma, mental health for their first time dealing with homelessness. Me being able to be myself gave me the insight to be able to speak to somebody as a man, as a leader. Like,
hmm
yo, this is what you need to do for yourself because that's what really matter. That's what really matter. You really matter. And we're not going to keep acting like you don't matter. And that's what I learned. I matter. I matter, niggas. And that's why I chose to be certain shit and do certain shit because I learned that I matter. And now my mission and my goal has been to continue to speak to the youth, continue to motivate the niggas, motivate the churches because you matter. Stop acting like you don't matter. Like your big homie matter more than you, or the set matter more than your family, nigga. You can't even read. You know what I'm saying? It's time to work. Because if we don't work, what we doing? What we doing, bro? What we doing, bro? I'm trying to build an organization where we building up the youth tomorrow's youth about Black America. We need to keep doing this because it don't make sense to talk about nothing else. It don't make sense to talk about the politics of the past. Yeah, nigga was this, a nigga was that, a nigga. What? Honestly, that shit didn't put nothing. I didn't put no food in my family's house. Nigga, my people's got weak. My family got elder. They got fucking old off my jail time. You know what I'm saying? So when I came home, I made that decision. Like, yo, I'm gonna be the change I want to see in the world. And every day I ain't perfect. I ain't gonna never be perfect. But every time I run into a youngin or a young sister, I'm able to give them the truth because I took that one step. I took that one step when I was boxed in. When you boxed in and everything turned against you, you know how that shit feel. You know how that shit feel, right?
yeah.
Nigga in the crib, the hot, the gallery on top of you on your ass, in the gallery under you on your ass, nigga, and the niggas on the gallery on your ass. The only nigga that's probably fucking with you is your neighbor, telling you like, yo, they gonna get you when you go to the yard. You know what I'm saying? I was able to neutralize the fire when I was boxed in, which made me part of the 1%, which made me able to think quicker, faster, and stronger more than the average man, bro. Niggas ain't doing that when they boxed in. Niggas is gonna submit. Niggas gonna do whatever it take to get to the next level. Niggas gonna do whatever it take to stay free. Niggas gonna do whatever it take not to get cut. Niggas gonna do whatever it take to keep niggas talking about good politics. All right. So if a motherfucker never took the step, because the motherfucker don't understand freedom, I took that step. I know freedom, and I said it. I said it. You know what I'm saying? So when you understand freedom, once I came home, my whole mindset changed. I'm on my third apartment, nigga. I got 1 year left in school, nigga. I got all type of credentials under my belt, nigga. Yeah, I'm in student debt. All right. Honestly, I got a lot of student debt, but I got 1 semester left to my bachelor's. That mean I completed a lot of school. That mean I got some credits. I was in jail. I was just doing crazy shit long ago. Yeah, I came home 2020, but I just did 12 years. I was dealing with a bitch that robbed me. My niggas robbed me. I was this and that. I was thugging in the streets. I really shot niggas. I went to jail for it. I robbed niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm living with PTSD. You know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with homelessness. I'm dealing with it all. I done battled it all. So I know what it takes, right? I know what it takes to be a good person. I know what it takes to tell a young boy, yo, listen, your life matter, nigga. You matter, nigga. You don't gotta smoke every time. You don't gotta smoke because they want to smoke. You don't gotta go to the matter of fact, when you go to the basketball court, we not going to chill. We not going to put on what do you call it? Anthony Edwards fucking shorts, the $200 shorts with the $300 shirt, and we not playing ball. They take we not gonna fall victim to that, man. We not playing games out here, man. We playing ball. Let's work. I became a project because I was a project. I was a part of the project. I formed the project. I sent niggas to college already off my DIN number. So why I can't come out here and make changes too? And that's what I did immediately upon coming out. As soon as I came home, I got rid of Shorty, kicked it to I sent it to DR. When she came back, I bought her car and kicked out the curb. Moved on. I went to school. Got my licenses, got all type of shit. I rescue dogs now. I work for a nonprofit. I might get a call tonight. I ain't where I wanna be, but I ain't under no nigga umbrella. You dig?
Uh-huh.
I ain't where I wanna be, you heard? But can't no nigga say I'm under his umbrella, nigga. I ain't no nigga little man. I ain't no little nigga. I ain't none of that, nigga. I ain't no little scrap. I ain't none of that. I ain't none of that shit. Nigga, I was up north for niggas, and 99% of the niggas we was up north with, I could beat them niggas up. 99%, nigga. With my hands, nigga, right now, nigga. Ain't that crazy, nigga? Ain't that crazy, nigga? You
No, so
understand? You know what I'm saying? So that's what made me, that's what fueled me because I was so fucked up in the head over this shit, dog. I was so fucked up over my own actions, over my own loyalty, because I'm willing to take this shit to the next, to the extent, bro, that I had to choose myself. I had to choose my passion, bro. I had to become a better person because if I wouldn't have, I would probably not have been here right now.
let me ask you this: it's because there's some good niggas that's still involved in shit. But like niggas is good niggas. Niggas ain't out there promoting no stupid ass violence. They getting money. They even got their young niggas getting money and shit. Like, what? How would you characterize that? Like,
I would definitely call them young OGs. It take a lot. I call them young OGs. It take a lot to eat, right? And also put another man in a position to eat, or put multiple men in position to eat and feed their families. So I'm gonna call you a young OG, because a lot of us, I'm speaking on my peers or the peers of my generation. You know what I'm saying? So you would be a young. You'll be a youngin, you know what I'm saying? You're still young to life, even if you're 40 years old, 45, you're still young if you're involved in what's going on, and you also putting other younger individuals in position to get some money as well. But I'm gonna be real. If it's not 100% legit, then what we talking about, right? Because in the long run, what's gonna happen, right? In the long run.
yeah, yeah, no, yeah, fact.
Matter of fact, in the long run, what's gonna stop niggas from cutting you off and suing you, or what's gonna stop niggas from pulling shady tax brackets on you? But you want to know why? Because it's not 100% legal. If we not if we not getting 100% legal money, then I really don't want to do it unless it's 100% illegal money. I'm not half-assed and I'm not playing around.
Yeah, if you gotta take the rest, you need 100%, right?
Yeah, because you want to reap 100% of the reward, right?
Right.
I'm not a I'm an extremist. So when if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. I want to win, bro. I want to win. And as bad as I want to win, I want to help others win. I want to see other people win. I want to see other people reach them goals. Seeing other people happy, that's what thrills me because that's what I feed off of. If I can't make you happy, if you're not happy around me, then that means I have to go. I've learned that a long time ago. You see, we can't serve two masters. You know that. You know, also a big part of my growth came from leaving that girl alone, man. I had to I was almost married. I had to leave that girl alone. And thanks to you, you and your advice, man, I appreciate you for that, man. I appreciate it. You definitely helped me see the way to get this shorty up out of here. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have got shorty up out of here. Hey, yo, look, if there's any questions that the media or anybody that might be seeing this, if you got for me, please request another video so we can keep streaming, so we can keep getting this footage, this content, if it get better for you. If you got any questions you want to ask while I was in prison, any from related to the prison stories, please put it in the chat. We streaming live. Let's do it. Let's work. Let's eat. Matter of fact, let's do some push-ups though right now while we on stream because we don't bullshit. Do some push-ups, man. You want to be flat, crack. You know what I'm saying? So me being free, that's what allowed I'm able to do this. I'm able to work out with my dog. I'm able to be, be myself. You know that? Come on, bro. This shit bigger than the small shit, bro. I don't went through too much. I'm fighting it. I'm trying to be all I could be out here, bro. Real shit. No cosigns, no features, no nothing. Like they asking if I still got it. You know? They asking if I still got it, bro. They asking if I still got it. Like everybody looking at this video, yeah, I think I still got it. Put it in the comment section. Yeah, yeah, uh, yeah. Uh, uh. Saying that it's good. You saying, bro? So now I spend my time on. I got low habits. I've been addicted to fucking eating all these weed bites, this nerd bites, the weed and with the weed infused into this shit. I've been chilling, bro. Every time I just work out, I've been back at working out, running, doing my push-ups. You know what I'm saying? I got a fight coming up too. You know what I'm saying? I got a fight coming up too. You know what I'm saying? I got a fight coming up too. You know what I'm saying? I got a fight coming up too. You know what I'm saying? I got a fight coming up too. You know what I'm saying? I got a fight coming up too. You know what I'm saying? I got a fight coming up too. You know what I'm saying? I got a fight coming up too. You know what I'm saying? I got a fight coming up too. You know what I'm saying? I got a fight coming up too. You know what I'm saying? I got a fight coming up too. You know what I'm saying? I got a fight coming up too. You know what I'm saying? I got a fight coming up too. You know what I'm saying? I got a fight coming up too. You know what I'm saying? I got a fight coming up too. You know what I'm saying? I got a fight coming up too. You know what I'm saying? I got a fight coming up too. You know what I'm saying? I got a fight coming up too. You know what I'm saying? I got a fight coming up too. You know what I'm saying? I got a I got a fight coming up August 8th, but I don't know if I'm a fight. I might just go to the event. It's Rumble in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? Shout it out. I'm on the fight card and shit, but I might go to the next event because I'm really in training camp, so I'm really just bouncing back. It's going to take me about a couple more weeks to really shake off the rust because and that's just what's happening. That's what I want to do. Everything I do, I'm fighting for the people. I'm fighting for the youngins that's just following orders, but they got a soldier in them. If you a soldier, I'm fighting for you. If you got the heart of a soldier, I'm fighting for you, nigga. Gangster, bro. I know what it feel like. I already know, nigga. You don't want to be there. I know what it feel like, nigga. I know what you battling. I know the demons. I know how it's coming, man. Them niggas don't know you. You number one. Mhm. Also, I don't have to smoke weed all the time. I can smoke like I gotta smoke the vape. I got. I'm telling you, I got. I got. I'm telling you, go to the weed dispensary and get you some weed nerds, get some good weed, and smoke. All right, real talk. Life is about positivity. I don't care what anybody else is saying, anybody else is doing. You get up and you be positive. Yesterday is history. You hear me? Yesterday is history. You hear me? I don't care what you did yesterday. I don't care what you tried to do yesterday. You get up and you try something again today. You do not let the politics, as usual, stop you from being who you're supposed to be. You think I give a fuck if my ex is watching me right now? You think I give a fuck if my aunt watching me right now? You think I give a fuck if any nigga I know watching me right now? Because you want to know why? Hold on, chat. You really want to know why? Because I'm happy. I'm being who I'm supposed to be. I'm stress free. I'm at peace. My mind is focused. My mind has a conscious action with it. You can't enter my in the matrix without me allowing you. Before I didn't have any control over that. Yeah, a lot of y'all, that shit just flew over y'all head. Real shit. Yeah, a lot of people was just voluntarily entering my life, using my energy or just coming next to me because it was convenient and my energy was inviting. It was inviting. It's not inviting anymore. It's not inviting anymore, baby. You know what I'm saying? So when we learn to love self, when we learn that we matter, that's when we'll sit there and say, I'm doing this. I'm 550. I'm doing it like my way. I'm doing it like this. I'm not gonna let another man dictate this shit for me, nigga. We waking up the unwoke. We waking up the unwoke, not the sleeping. No, nigga. Nigga sleep walk, nigga sleep run, nigga sleep gang bang, nigga sleep get money, nigga sleep do whatever. I'm woken, I'm walking on water, and I'm gonna wake up those who have never been woken. We're gonna keep reaching out. It don't stop. We're gonna keep reaching out. And I ain't reaching out for a cash app. I ain't reaching out for an axe and nine. I don't care about the denials. Keep closing the door in my face. I ain't trying to see you anyway. I'm just trying to get you to sign the contract. You see, they don't want us to do this. Look, I've been dealing with mental health for so long that I know it's nobody that cares about the black man more than the black man. I've been dealing with mental health for so long. Look, 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 look. I need you, honey. No, for real. Yo, where the people at? Tell them if you got any questions, get with me. Boss Lenny. Boss Lenny, what's up, man? What's up, nigga? What's up, motherfucker?